Good morning, everybody. MG here, MGCovers, coming to you July 25th, third day of Major League Baseball. So we have a lot of games to get to today. We also have a free play I'm going to give you here in a second. But let's review yesterday's action first. We had a winner, first play of MLB season. Super excited about that. Duffy was facing Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber pitched an absolute gem. Only won 2-0, but again, one of the things I told you guys we were going to focus on this year, we're going to focus on good hitting teams, playing good teams, and then playing against teams that cannot hit. Even though, pitching is important, it's not as important as hitting. If you can't hit the ball, you cannot win in Major League Baseball anymore. So that was a winner. Super excited about that one. We're going to dive into, I'm going to talk about two games and then give you my free play. So this will be a little bit shorter video. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe. Added a lot of subscribers here in the last couple days. If you want to follow me on all of the social media outlets, it is MGCovers, covered spelled with a Z. Let's dive right into it. Yankees going against Nationals today. Strasburg is pitching for the Nationals. I like the Yankees in this matchup to win. It's depending on it would be a decent play if you could get that line, say at minus 120. I think it's like 125. I'm recording this Saturday morning about 10 o'clock. The reason I say that, I believe the Yankees, anytime they play, are going to have a 60% chance of winning. So if you convert a 60% chance of winning line, that means the Yankees would be minus 150. So anytime you can get the Yankees under that line, you definitely have some value there. Strasburg last year he averaged about 6 innings pitched. He could pitch a gem. That still gives the Yankees, who are the away team, 3 at-bats to generate some runs against that bullpen. And again, Nationals, won the World Series with an average bullpen. They were not great, but they did it with really hot hitting in the playoffs. So Yankees, I'm not personally playing it, but it wouldn't be a bad play to play that on the run line, depending on the money line, depending on what you get it. If you can get it at minus 120, that's definitely a solid play. The other game I looked at, Boston minus 1.5, minus 112. Definitely believe there is some value in that line. Didn't play it. I want to go small volume, so let's get into the game I'm actually going to play. We're going to look at the Detroit Tigers on the road to face Cincinnati. Detroit is obviously the underdog, plus 175. First pitch, 2:10 p.m. Cincinnati is minus 220. On the mound for Detroit is Nova. Interesting to point out, he is on the road. Last year on the road, he was 6-7, 5.08 ERA. Castillo is at home pitching for the Reds. He was 3-15, had a 3-15 ERA at home. So definitely have some home and away advantage. And when you're analyzing pitchers, that does matter. That's a huge factor to analyze, to handicap, how well they pitch on the road versus how well they pitch at home. Obviously, most will pitch better at home, and some will pitch decent on the road. Some will actually struggle. So knowing that gives Cincinnati a chance to probably score some runs. They had 9 hits yesterday, 2 home runs, and this team Cincinnati is going to be very undervalued. They've made a lot of off-season transactions. They have a really, really, really solid lineup, can hit the ball. And then when you look at Detroit, all they really have is Miguel Cabrera as their best hitter. So, it's just going to be difficult for Detroit. It's a very weak roster. It's going to be difficult for them to generate runs. Cincinnati had 2 home runs yesterday. And listen to this, they left 15 on base. So they had the potential to score a lot more. So that being said, we are going to roll with Cincinnati. Let me see if I can do this here. I was practicing this. We are going to roll with Cincinnati. There we go. I did it. Cincinnati minus 1.5, minus 115 on the run line. Feel really good about that play. And hopefully we can go 2-0 to start the season. So that is our free play for today.